Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Medium Kim. Thank you for joining today. I am an intuitive and medium, and I work as an energy healer as well. So, thank you. And today we are talking about how to cross over, or when somebody's crossing over, what they might experience, who's there, and how to help them in a bit. Okay. If you are one of those who are lucky enough to be sitting at the bedside with somebody. Also, at the end of the video, I'll be drawing the two names for the 30-minute reading winners because I went over 3,000. So thank you. 3,000 subscribers. So thank you all for that support. I really appreciate it. And welcome to the new subscribers too. And I will be talking a little bit about the new psychic practice series that I'm offering in February. And it's very budget conscious. And so I'll give more details at the end of the video. So now, how do we help people cross over, and what can people expect as they are at the bedside sitting with somebody? And what is the pull of why sometimes they cross over easy and why sometimes they don't? So I always tell people, as a hospice nurse sitting at the bedside for since 1997, long time, I tell people that to me, it's about love. And there's a love here on the earth, and there's a love in the spirit world. And it's the person in transition feels love on both sides because they have a foot in two worlds. And sometimes it's more there, sometimes it's more here, and it's back and forth. And so it sometimes can be quite not knowing what to do, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to leave this, and then I have to go there. It's a kind of a hard decision for people to let go of their body. And I think that people who have practiced yoga, I'm talking about the yogis, the ones who meditate daily, and when they meditate, they actually spend time transitioning. Every time they meditate, they change consciousness. Those kind of people, to me, have an easier time in transition. And I haven't met a lot of those, but there are some. And I think part of it is they've learned to detach from worldly objects, the car, the cat, the family. They've learned to be more detached, and so it's easier to slip away. And I sometimes tell people, just one thing at a time, just release, and that also will help that spirit release up into the spirit world. But there are two worlds. As a person is transitioning, there's a world here on earth, there's a world here and there. They feel both. They have a foot in both worlds, the love here and the love there, and it's a push-pull thing. Now, a lot of times people will say, the train is coming, or the bus is coming, or are they going to be on time? So I affirm with the person who's going to make their transition, their final journey, that yes, everybody's going to be on time. The bus is coming. The bags are packed. Everything's ready. And then I encourage the family to let them know too, we're fine. We're going to be fine. We're going to see you at the party. We're going to see you again. It's all going to be fine, so that they can have an easier time of letting go. Some of the modes of transportation that I've seen it's pretty amazing. Trains is very common. I've even heard a train coming for when somebody's being born. So this is a common thing, coming and going. The day my son was going to be born, and he is adopted, but my daughter and I were asleep. I don't know, she was about 3. I think we were sleeping together. We knew that he was going to be coming any moment. We both woke up out of a dream, and I heard a train. Coming really fast. I was like next to I could feel the vibration in the train. I woke up, and my daughter, we both woke up at the same time. And I said, brother's coming. He's coming. He's on his way. And it was such this vibration of the train, and I knew it. And it was like, ooh, like this. And even his home outfit coming home from the hospital had a little train on it. We didn't know, of course, that was just coincidence, right? But I have also seen people as they are transitioning looking for the train. All right. Another way is the bus. The bus, I don't know why some people pick bus versus train, but it's like, okay, the bus is coming and you can get on the bus and go. I think this makes it easier for people in transition to know it's a mode. If you're not practiced in traveling to another consciousness, having a vehicle is a good way to go. There's also boats. I've seen big, like marine boats, huge boats. I've seen small boats. I've seen horses. People talk about the horses coming. I've also seen cars coming, like with a convertible and having fun, like, oh, and then maybe their husband is in the car and waving and saying, okay, we're coming to pick you up. Spaceships. I did have one lady talk about the silver spaceship coming. I did a video on that recently. I've also seen animals coming to greet the one, and they seem to be the pull, the final pull to get somebody to leave this world of love to go to the other world of love. And one lady that I had, she, a long time ago, she had 2 white dogs. I didn't know that, but she was having a hard time leaving. And I had a dream that I saw 2 white dogs coming to meet her. And when I went to see her that day, I told the son I had a dream about these 2 white dogs. I didn't even know she had 2 white dogs before. But her son said he had the same dream, and she did used to have 2 white dogs, and she did die that day. And so I know, confirmation, right? The 2 white dogs are what pulled her across. I've seen horses coming, not just riding a horse, but the horse being right there, front and center, pulling the person across, the woman across. I've also seen, what else? I made a little list here. Walking. I've seen people walking, like even wearing a wedding dress. They've changed their clothes. The person who's dying changed their clothes into a wedding dress, and they're walking along a candlelit row to meet somebody, but they're by themselves. And I feel like it was meeting somebody. I also feel like people can leave easily by merging with a master. They think of Jesus, or maybe they think of Yogananda or Anna or Amma, the hugging saint. One of my dear friends, she adored Amma, the hugging saint, who lives in India. And I know she merged with her. And she even told me before, she said, that's how I'm going to go. I'm going to go with Amma. So there's a lot of, what resonates with you. But assure the person you're with that that's going to happen. Assure them. You might even do a guided journey before they die to have them practice. I just see a little, wow. There's a white spirit in here, and it's, whoa, it's bright. It's real bright. It's right over to my right side. If I look at it, it goes away, but oh my, it keeps fluttering. Okay, so those are some of the ways. Another way people actually cross over. So if they get stuck a little bit, let's just say there's some things that will hold people back. Fear of that maybe they're going to go to hell, fear that they're not forgiven, fear that there's a lot of judgment, fear that they've done so much wrong that they don't really want to go to the light. They're so afraid of the judgment. So that will hold people back. And sometimes it's very unfounded. It's just, it could be conditioning as a child or even as an adult, so there's that does keep people here around on the earth plane. Another thing that I've heard that is very interesting, when somebody gets a little stuck in between the worlds, they can go to a funeral home and like on that next funeral day, there will be an opening and they can find a light, like an opening tunnel to go then, even though it wasn't near the time that they died. Okay, let's say they were afraid of the judgment, so they held back. There's also people or places like a funeral home. Some people attract spirits who are a little bit, haven't crossed over, and somehow their body is like a light beacon and attracts the souls, and they go up because of the light. And I think people are born that way. It's not like we consciously say, I'm going to be a light being for people crossing over. It's not like that. All right. At least in my experience. Now, you guys, everything here is my experience working with people who are dying. So I don't say anything that isn't of my experience. I see I have some notes. Let me just see if there's anything else. Okay, one of the things, again, you can do to help people cross is encourage them and let them know there's no judgment. You tell them, go get, like I did have one lady, she didn't want to leave her grandkids. And I did, before she died, and she was Catholic, I did see her dad, hanging around, always on her shoulder. And I gave a lot of evidence about this being her dad and how close they were during life. But she still didn't want to leave the grandkids. She had 5 grandchildren. And one day when I was meditating, she came to me and she said, Kim, I need your help. I haven't crossed over. And so I just explained to her, dear Suzanne, whatever her name, I don't remember her name actually, please go get your angel wings. Go get them now. And that way you can come back and you can be an angel for your grandchildren. And you know what happened? I saw this very clear, distinct. She said, okay. She just said, okay. It takes sometimes people on this side, to help them cross, right? And I saw 2 blue angels, dark blue, behind her. And they were kind of pushing her a little bit from the back, almost like her button, just like, and they were like, hurry, like this, hurry before she changes her mind. And they were just like, go, 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 go. And so I know she went and she was gone. Yeah, beautiful. It was beautiful. But forgiveness, remember, you could even do a forgiveness meditation. There's also the rites, the last rites in the Catholic tradition that I think helps people feel like they are ready to go. So anything that you can do like that, whether it's sprinkle holy water, whether you have a shaman come out and do a ritual transition, or whether you have the Buddhist community come and chant. There are also other choirs, the Threshold Choir, which is I think it's a national group of singers that come and sing at the bedside, and it's all volunteer. And they will help that transition. There's also harpists, and this is music thantology. Music thantology, and the harpist will play to help reduce anxiety and also in rhythm of the respirations. Okay, flowing and help. So what they connect with the energy of the respirations, and then they help slow it down so that it becomes much more relaxed and peaceful. And that is a wonderful transition piece for somebody before they cross over. Okay, and also other little things. A shot of brandy, right? Toast, a favorite food or favorite dessert. Be well in your journey. Have a wonderful journey. All these little things, the final little party, the final little thing that you can help them with. All right. So anyway, that's all I have on that topic. Now I'm going to draw the names, okay? And then we're going to talk about the class in February, which just starts on Tuesday. That's just in a few days. Okay, so I have my names. There's quite a few names this time. First name, Marcia Green. Marcia Green. Ah la la, Marcia Green. You have won 30-minute reading. So please email me at kim@mediumkim.com. All right. Now I'm going to do one more. Right. And this is Linda Elaine. Linda Elaine. So again, you guys, email me, kim@mediumkim.com. Marcia Green, Linda Elaine. Congratulations. Woohoo. Yay. look forward to working with you in February for your reading. And you can choose color reading, you can choose an auragraph, you can also choose spiritual assessment or regular psychic mediumship. All right, so now, February 1, starting this 4-week intensive practice, you can come either twice a week or 4 times a week or just 1 time a week. It's very budget conscious. I will put you in a Zoom room I give you exercises. You will get to practice with each other, and it'll be a lot of fun. Every time will be different. You'll be amazed what you can do. We're going to work with all the clairs. We're going to Tuesdays psychic, Thursday is mediumship. So I will put a link down for that. Again, very budget conscious, and I've done it before probably 15 times over the last few years. It's awesome. Your intuition goes way high by the end of the month. Okay, and we start easy, and then we go a little bit harder. All right, you guys, love to you. Many blessings. Be well, and see you soon. Bye-bye.